What is up, Manny here, welcome back to the channel. A quick video today answering a question I get a lot. Manny, when can I start hangboarding? I heard after such and such time, after such and such many years you can start. Is that true? Blah blah blah. So in this video I'm gonna try to give a relatively simple answer on this actually not so simple topic. And to have some nicely fitting background footage, I took some shots from a recent hangboard session that I had. It was a good one actually. I changed my approach a little bit again, went from the repeaters towards a more max hang oriented training style. So now to the question. My answer consists of two parts and it goes as follows. If you are plateauing hard with just climbing, and for climbing counts indoor, outdoor, bouldering, lead, comps, alpine, whatever it is you do the most, or you like to do the most, if you're plateauing hard by doing just that and you already get a decent training load in, like 3 to 4 sessions a week consistently, then you can consider starting with hangboarding. Now for someone this might already be the case after 2 years into the sport. For someone else it might be 10 years, and again for someone else it might never occur, which does not say anything about their performance. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure that there's 8C, maybe even 9A climbers out there who never touched the hangboard, and the same goes for boulderers. Now you might ask yourself the question, what do I mean with serious plateauing? Well, I'd say if you can't notice the slightest performance increase after 3 to 6 months of consistent good training, you're plateauing hard. So it would be about time to try something new here, which could be hangboarding if you have the feeling that finger strength limits you, but it might as well be core or something else you should work on. Just try to find out what exactly holds you back. So that's the first part of the answer. Here comes the second. I just briefly talked about that rare breed of climbers who just keep progressing without ever touching a hangboard. They just do what they like to do, they climb a lot, they never really plateau. I think these people do exist, but they are rare because they are extremely privileged. Maybe some kind of kid whose parents drive them to the crag every second day to belay them so that they can become the next climbing prodigy, or people with jobs that grant them an extreme level of freedom so that they can actually basically climb 24/7 to get that mileage in. As I've discussed previously, I think if you get a good dose of outdoor lead and bouldering in, for example, consistently, you will actually hardly ever plateau in outdoor climbing. The problem is most of us don't, and most of us just aren't that privileged, and here the hangboard comes in. Because the hangboard can serve as a pretty decent substitute for climbing sessions which you couldn't get in because of work or family or whatever it was. Ideally you have it mounted at home, get your chalk bag out and train for an hour. Done, anyone can do that. And if you're doing it right and make your progress measurable, it can actually be pretty motivating. So if you worked yourself up the great ladder and you've reached a level where you have the feeling you'd need even more climbing to get better, but you just don't have the time, I think the hangboard can help you out. Again, it can take 2 years for one person, 10 years for another. It might never occur to the super privileged. So I hope I could give you a little bit of an input when it comes to this so often asked question, when should I start hangboarding? I'd love to hear your opinions and experiences down below, and I'm sure others would like to learn from them as well, so don't be shy. And until then, stay strong guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.